listening to some music while I look at charts. While I look at charts. Why is my hat crooked? It seems crooked, doesn't it? Like it's, down to the side. Anyways. Anyways. Interest, interest holdings, blah, 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 acquisition of, okay, cool, whatever. Get that rubbish out of here. There we go. Yeah, it looks like OMEX really needs to break above 51 here. Yeah, there it goes. Really, really needs to break out. Mr. OMEX. Mr. OMEX. Looking good though. Right? There we go. There it is. There it is. Finally broke. Finally. About time. About time. Let me see what some of these other names are doing. Pony's coming back down. KIT looks interesting still. Okay. Okay. There we go. Finally. Yes. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, the only downside is, like it's ran so much that even a breakout doesn't give you too much, right? Let's see if you can also RETO. Yeah. Yep. Patricia, good morning. Lion, good morning. Archer, good morning. Christian, Ikmanis. Shima, good morning. Alan, good morning. Marla, good morning. 155. Yeah. Azul, good morning. Kenneth, good morning. JP, good morning. TM, good morning. Thomas, good morning. The best intro music, let's go. Good morning, Michelle. Kron, good morning. KB, good morning. Story, good morning. Teddy, are you connected? You're good to go. Good morning. Hurricane, good morning. Smad, good morning. A, good morning. Reef, good morning. Chad, good morning. JB, good morning. Lizzie, good morning. YW, good morning. Jay, good morning. Tony, number one. Forgotten Country, good morning. DJ, good morning. Don't forget to schedule your one-on-one, okay? Go to the one-on-one channel in Discord, schedule. Rita, good morning. Nadia, good morning. Misty, good morning. Eric, good morning. Nathan, good morning. Lefty, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Lowell, good morning. So yeah, 160. 160 is actually no, a little bit higher. 163 is the last high. Love it. My best entry. Good. Good. 162. Love it. Love it. We do seem to be struggling right below 165. There doesn't seem to be a level there though, but sometimes you can create levels with these 1 minute candles, If that makes any sense. Tiffany, good morning. Work harder, good morning. Hello. Good morning, everybody. So OMEX is looking like the best name going into the open, isn't it? I'm gonna pull up the other one too, just in case, right? RETO. These guys just had that news, and then it popped 62% So that doesn't look too bad at all. Resistance at 640 on this one, so we'll keep an eye on it. Alrighty, going into the open. So see if we can get a breakout. Netsi, good morning. Thomas, good morning. Chester, good morning. Hello, Amanda, good morning. It's Friday. What am I doing here? So we will stream a little bit on YouTube and then go back to Discord and streams. So Fridays we will do both. So a little bit of both, you know. You got out today early. You made money though. Yeah, CEP. We're gonna keep watching this one as well. Obviously, you know they have that catalyst coming. So yeah, yeah. So that 165 is breaking, right? So like I said, there's no resistance level here, but sometimes you can just randomly create levels if you stall too much. So OMEX is looking good, good OMEX, good. Ooh wee, vamos. I like it. Andale, andale. Sandra, good morning. Hello, Tanjaro. If you're holding OMEX, type yes in the chat. Type yes if you're holding OMEX. I think we're and then CEP at some point, you know, we will probably start talking about that one a lot more because it's moving. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see. And so we're getting that yellow exhaustion candle, right, on OMEX here. Yeah, quite a few of you guys should be in this one, or you know, multiple scalps. Yeah, exactly. Lowell, when are you gonna join us? I saw that you clicked the link, but you're not a member yet, so make sure you become a member. Yeah. So yeah, right below 170, and we have like 6 minutes before the market opens, so I'd be a little bit careful, right? We're really, 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 really close to that open. You want to be careful. Cool. CEP is doing a good job of still playing with that $29 level. That was a big level yesterday, right? It's still just kind of stuck between that and $30. So the high from this morning though is right below that 32 we talked about quite a bit yesterday. So 32. So we can break above that at some point. That'd be good. Can I get a hell yeah? Let's go. So let's see if we can stay above that 29, above the 200 EMA for CEP, and then cook from them. Alrighty. Obviously, OMEX is the best looking name going into the open. So just be mindful that some profits will be taken. Might will be taken, at the open. So just be careful. RETO, if you're watching this thing, like I said, it has resistance at 650. So that'd be the next level to watch, unless we're, dipping and curling off $5. KITT, if you're watching this one, watch for $1.45. If they can break above that, cool. If not, dip closer to $1.25. Alrighty, and then Pony's curling nicely here. Pony's like, my turn, guys. My turn. That's a nice little curl for Pony, right? Nice little curl for the Pony. Anybody riding the Pony? Anybody? Uh, yeah, so 960, 970. Okay. Let's see. That's gonna ruin all those lines now, isn't it? I hate how like when you look at the daily chart sometimes on these stocks, it doesn't like just because pre-market hasn't because the candle hasn't registered yet, it hasn't opened yet, it doesn't give you anything on the daily. Sometimes it would be nice to get the candle itself, but it's killing you. Clint, why is it killing you? Why? Why, Clint? Right? Look at this. Right? You can easily see the breakout on this. You can easily see the dipskis and the curlies. Right? Easy monies on this. Oh, you sold at 135? 135. Let me see why you sold at 135. I mean, if you sold way early, that's fine. You just had to get back in, right? You had the chance to get back in when it broke out, right? So it had a lot of resistance at 136. So you selling at that spot wasn't a bad thing, right? When it broke above that resistance, though, right? That would have been your, so that would have been your entry there. Or again, the next breakout, right? Yeah. So now we're dipping potentially here into the open, which is to be expected. Wait, Paul, what happened? He's mad at me again. What happened, Paul? Did you say something? You said good morning and I missed it. Good morning. I missed a whole bunch. I missed Dan too, Dan, good morning. MCK, good morning. Uh, Everybody else, right? Even Michael from the same city, I missed him. Uh, Sunny day out in Yeg. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play some soccer today, I think. Enjoy the sunniness, Michael. Diego, good morning. AK, you've been busy with your meetings, huh? Good morning, everybody. Let's go. Whatever. You just don't care. I do care, Dan. I do. Fresno, good morning. Uh, 70 cents sold at $1. You should have held. You know, like I know people always say like I should have stayed in this position longer. Like you don't have to, right? Like let me go back down to $1. Like this thing had issues at $1, right? Like look at how long this thing played games with. Like look at how long it did. It played games at the bottom here, right? Like you do not have to be holding this position. But when it does break out though, right? That might be your reason to get back in, right? It gave you like the chart looked way better above $1 than it did at $1 and below, right? So you don't have to, stay in a position and hope that, oh, I wish I stayed in this position, because it really works like that. It's very rare where like a stock is just so easy for you to keep it and just hold and wait for the highs of the highs, right? So there's nothing wrong with you taking your profits. You just have to look for different opportunities, potentially in the same stock, right? Uh, and here we go, guys. Market open. So OMEX is dipping a little bit here, potentially just to test that 150, right? CEP still looks okay. It's holding that 200 EMA. So let's see if we can stay above, right? 29 still, like we mentioned. RETO, just kind of watching for now. I don't really see an opportunity there for me. SES, meh. Watch the 200 EMA. Watch $1.10 on this one. And then Pony needs to break above that one, done 960, 970. Alrighty, so those are mostly the names we're paying attention to this morning. The whole bunch of stocks getting haunted as well, so we shall see. Cool. So again, CEP looks good to me. If they can stay above that 200 for now. Michael, are you still in your position? Mark, good morning. Mayhem, good morning. Tesh, good morning. War Machine, good morning. So here comes our retest, right? So again, a little bit of profit taking at the open, which is not a surprise, right? So like I said, people are going to take profits at the open. Alrighty, people are going to take profits. The only question now is, can we find a way to consolidate above $1.50 and curl, right? Or do we go all the way down to 136, 137, right? So I hope we can consolidate at this last level though, because that was the last breakout, right? So we're basically just coming back to retest it now. So if we can stay above that level, that'd be good. Cool. Cool. A lot of you guys have scalped this thing already, so moving on. There goes CEP, guys. Woof, that's a nice pop. Michael is praying hard. So we hit 3360, right? It's a good thing that it's coming back up like this. And again, the reason why this one's a bit easier to hold is because it's not just a trash stock you're holding, right? So they do actually have a future, right? Hopefully that future means it can consolidate above $30 and make brand new highs today. That would be nice, right? Samat, $1,500. Let's go. Congratulations. So we need to start closing above this 32, right? If you look to the left-hand side, even yesterday, right, 32 was a problem. So yeah, we're breaking above 32 and pushing for 33, but not really closing above yet. So when we do close above that level, then yeah, we can start pushing for that 34, whatever. Alrighty, so for now we're still in the range. This is the annoying thing about the market open is you have all of these exciting candles, but that's not the end of the story, right? It's like we pop, but we could easily come back down. There's just way too much volume at the open, right? OMEX is still holding that 150, guys, which is perfect, right? So perfect retest for now. Look at that, 163. So 164, 165. Love it. So we can go back up and break 170. That'd be fun, right? Yeah. Raven, good morning, Mikey, good morning. Good morning. So we just made new highs of the day, not including pre-market, but pre-market high was 168. Can we break it? 166, 167, 168. There it is. And 170. Boom skis. Boom skis. Shandell, good morning. So again, that was a beautiful retest for OMEX. No, 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 no. Beautiful retest. So again, it doesn't mean we're gonna make new highs because we just hit resistance. We basically hit a double top at this point, right? So, like I mentioned earlier, 170 is resistance on this thing. Ready? So 170 is your next resistance. It looks like we just tapped it and came back down, right? But that would have been a really good scalp. Shiva, good. So that would have been a really good scalp actually, because it's coming back down again. This is the annoying thing about what these stocks at the open is you almost have to take your gains quicker than you normally would, right? Like the open is chaos. You can never really trust any of these stocks in the first few minutes. You just can't. They look so good. You're like, oh my goodness, we're about to go boom skis, and then all of a sudden they're coming back down. Um, is it actually priced for today? Because I didn't see it. 10:45 is what it's saying. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. KITT is retesting that 200 EMA here, Raven. Right? CEP still looks fine to me. It's still holding the bottom of the range. SES. This guy's had some really good news yesterday, so see if we can get some opportunities there. Some opportunities, and then it would be nice if we can stay above this 150. That candle has 10 seconds left on it, and it doesn't look like it's going to hold, does it? So it looks like we might go back into that demand zone. Unless we just pop here, which doesn't look like it. So uh, when I'm scalping, I usually don't trade until the first 5-minute candle closes after the open. Yeah, really good strategy, right? Really good strategy. So it looks like we're retesting that 120 resistance for SES. Yeah, 120 resistance. Yeah, again, the open is more for like when you see a perfect level, it's a quick scalp, right? Quick scalpies. Because those first few minutes, again, you get excited. You're like, "Oh my goodness, this stock is breaking out." The next second, it's back in the abyss, right? So this one also, Azul just doesn't go away, does it? It just doesn't know when to go away. Yeah. Um, no, I think OMEX is still fine, right? OMEX is completely okay, right? Completely okay, because the only opportunity that this thing is giving you this morning is a retest of 150, and it's still at 150, right? So no one really should be holding a bag on this thing. I know, right? I don't think it is, Dan. I don't think it is. Did you see all those headlines that came out overnight? Right. So yesterday we spent the day talking about how like the U.S. was talking like the morning, right? Trump was saying we had a meeting with China, right? We had a meeting with China, blah 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 blah. We're not going to tell you who it was, blah blah. You might find out at some point in the future. And then all night, China spends the night saying, "Oh, we didn't have any meetings. We didn't have any damn meetings. Who did we have a meeting with?" Uh, right? And they're like, well, the US should not be misleading people. So I don't know if this is just fake news from random sources or if it's, someone else is lying. But uh, who knows, honestly? Who knows? Pony is going back up again, guys, for that 970. So that was a really good retest line. That 200 test, 870, 870 to 970. Like I said, CEP looks fine to me, right? That looks completely okay to me, and OMEX looks fine to me. So I'm not overly concerned about these two stocks. These are our top two stocks for now, right? And then I'm sure some other names will emerge. Yeah. Is that IPO actually priced for today, Rich? Full? Here we go, guys. $34. Ooh, Michael, we bring you back from the dead today, please. From the death. today. Please and thank you. Here goes $34, guys. So we finally closed above 32, right? So what's the next level? Well, that level right there. What's the next level after that? Bringing Michael back to life, that all-time high. So now we're playing with this 34.40 here, right? That line we had from yesterday, our resistance area right there. That's the level we're dealing with now. So we need to break above and close above that level. Alrighty? Break and close. Uh, Look at the interview with it's not fake news. I don't think it's fake news, Julio. That's the same dude that's been giving interviews the entire time. KITT looks like it's trying to curl up the 200 EMA here, Raven and Lions. So off $1.20-ish KITT. Alrighty, so it needs to stay above that level. Again, OMEX looks fine to me still, right? And we need to close above this 34.40 for CEP. 25, good. Good. Yeah, and so we need to close above that 34.40 if we want to push for that 36. Yeah, I mean, not saying anybody's lying, right? I'm just saying, well, anyways, I'm just saying, someone is it might just be the tactics, honestly, because that's just what that's what these guys do, right? Ooh, I wouldn't read too much into it, honestly, especially the markets if the markets are green. But if I ask the chat who they think is lying, well, I know who you guys would say. So yeah, someone's always lying, right? Come on, OMEX. Let's get back to 170, please. We don't have time to waste. We don't have time to waste, OMEX. We don't have time to waste. 163, right? So 170 is our next little issue there. Our next little issue. So again, the two names we're probably going to focus on quite a bit today are OMEX and CEP, right? KITT is still slowly curling there. That thing needs a bit more volume though. And then Pony again failed. Double tops 970. No surprises there. SES is still trying to break above 120. Right, so both of these names are failing a resistance, CEP and OMEX. So again, 34.40, we need to break above that. Rain is popping. Okay. Rain. What else do we like here? Nothing else. Okay. To believe the other guy. Well, yeah. Azul is loving UPXI. UPXI. You know what's what's nice, Azul, is someone was asking in Discord. I think it was Red, right, Chris, right? So like of these names we pay attention to, like which ones do you really pay attention to after the market opens? Well, always the ones that break above that pre-market resistance, right? So UPXI has done a really good job of that, right? Like that pre-market resistance, especially if it's not too far up there, like this level is really important, because once it broke above that, send it, right? And then it actually gave you a retest as well, right? And then boom ski. So that's nice. Yeah, KITT looks really good. That was a really good retest of the 200, right? Really good retest. Not sure where this line is coming from, but also a really good line. Again, that's why I don't delete the lines. So Dan can hate on my lines, But then here comes our 120 resistance here for SES. So like I said, right, Marala, you never know, right? You don't like them, but as soon as the market opens, they might be the ones that actually perform well for you. So CEP is retesting that $30 again, guys, which is annoying. We're kind of tired of the seeing $30. So I'd like to see new highs, please. Here comes OMEX. Right, OMEX is back to retesting down 170 now. When are we gonna break above it? When are we gonna break above it, OMEX? The answer is now. 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 I am not a fan of breakouts like this, honestly. Don't like this breakout. The reason I say that is because, like, I like when we're breaking above resistance, but we're breaking in a way where like we're slowly stepping to that resistance. I hate when it's a fat long candle to the breakout because I know the chances of a scam are quite high. So again, we obviously still like OMEX, right? I need to check the SEC website because when I looked, it said that IPO wasn't coming today. So for some reason, it's coming today. Then there we go, 178. Yeah, you notice how like that candle had to close though for this candle to cook on OMEX, right? So like I said earlier, again, if you bought OMEX at 150, right, completely okay. Like nothing wrong with it at all, right? So true. Now let's see if we can stay above this 170. Tesh, let's go. Tesh, thank you for the super sticker. You know what to do in it, bruv. Tesh, come on. Just do it, Tesh. Just do it. So then you're good to go, you know? Just do it, bruv. Thank you for the super sticker, Tesh. 10:45. Okay, let me take a look. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yep. Yep. That with a whole bunch of specs. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You bought at $1, Amy. Well done. Congratulations. All right. So CEP is still holding that $30. We know this thing wants to cook. I don't know why it's slacking, you know? But anyways, I missed a whole bunch of these messages. So John, good morning. Hello. This morning, you're not mad, Marla? Are you're still in bed, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Love it. Wait, what did you close it, Michael? Where did you close your position for? Where did you close your position at? Like 32, 33, 34, 26, 26? You're good. As long as it stays above $30, Nathan. So put a stop loss, please. Put a stop loss, please, and thank you. Michael, hopefully not below $30. But again, your loss at this point would have been way smaller, right? So honestly, sometimes that's okay too. No. Yeah, Marla definitely. He cooked. 1650 from bed. Let's go. Yeah. About to get up and get my day started. Love it. Congratulations. 31, 34, 30, 35. Okay. Okay. Definitely better than the uh Kenneth, it's not gone. It's still there. Yeah, $500. Yeah. It's better than that 26 or 24 we were looking at yesterday, right? So yeah. This is why though, Michael, this is why like I'm such an advocate for like if you buy a position at 36, like you want to immediately know how much of a loss you're willing to take, because then you could easily sell that position at 32, 31, 33, 34, right? You take a $2 loss, a $1 loss, right? Whatever that number is, and then come back into that same position, that same stock at a better price, right? Because then you could have been in at 24, 25, 26, right? And then recover that money back, right? So I think people should always be doing that. While you are golfing, you're golfing today. Where you going? Where you going? Yeah. So if you want to put that stop loss right away, right, and then get back in at a better price. So yeah, SES looks good. So finally broke above that 120 resistance, right? And let's see if the volume can kick in. So right, Rahin, 136 to 175. Fifth trick today. Next Viola. Well done. Good job. Yeah, a lot of you guys made some really good monies, right? So and then the other thing too, Michael, is when you're stuck in that one position, you're missing on opportunities, right? Because I'm sure you saw like everybody getting into OMEX, 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 right? But you couldn't because you're stuck in one position. So you know, Azules, the criminal. Yeah, UPXI is still pushing for those highs. 10. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see what that IPO does today. The full IPO. I don't know why anybody would price an IPO on a Friday. Honestly, Wizard, happy Friday. Sherwood Park. Okay, didn't think I've been to that. Really good scalp. 150 to 174 is a really good scalp on OMEX, right? You basically played the breakout, right? Work, which is perfect, right? Or you played the retest of the breakout, right? 150 was really good. So next gen, that's you. Yeah, $2,300 on OMEX this morning. Thanks, Hut Trades. This is going to be life changing. Give me a high five. What the next gen? Do you remember how much we had to beg next gen guys? You guys remember how long it took for us to get him to join us in Discord? Do you guys remember that? Like every day we were like, hey, come join us. You're struggling. Come join us. Hey, come join us. Hey, every single day he's like, I don't really know. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe when I make some monies, maybe the next day, right? And then now look at him. Look at him. $2,300 in one trade. Is that membership paid for? Yeah. Yeah. So congratulations, well done. And CEP is still playing with that 29, right? So Michael, think of this too. Like, how many times have we been from 29 to 30 something, right? 29, 30 something, 29, like over and over and over, right? So many times. That's what I mean. Like sometimes when the position isn't working, close it and then get back in at a better price. So CEP still looks good to me, right? And then OMEX is retesting a bit. So good job on taking those gains, guys. Yep, exactly, Dan. Exactly. Yep. Let's go, next gen. Let's go. Look at him now, Look at him now. Thank you, next gen. Thank you. Chris, happy Friday to you as well. How are you, Chris? Cristo. Yeah. Like you're back in the position. Look at that, right? You've recovered $1 already, right? So you did that a few times and you would have the monies back. So definitely not a fan of like diamond hunting positions that are not working. Like, you need to have that. You need to know exactly what you're going to do by the time you're getting into that position. Like if this isn't working, here's my stop loss. I'm going to risk $2 here. My stop loss is $100, $200, right? And then move on. Yeah. You're out for the day, Lion. Last scalp on OMEX. Lion, have a wonderful weekend. See you later. Alrighty. Good job. Criminals calling in a day, guys. Less than 30 minutes before after the open. Criminals. Let me pull up RTC. RTC. Nice little breaks. Again, always pay attention to those pre-market breaks, right? Because those levels can be very good. It can be very good. See you on Monday, Lion. See you in Discord. So there goes 29 cents for RTC. There we go, 31.20. So the spread is still a little bit sus on CEP, but pushing up them. Spies dumping. Wanted to join, but which membership did I have to choose? I don't know. Really help me. The legend level, Wamita. There goes $32. Michael, are you seeing this? Right? Are you still in your position? Because you've recovered $2, Michael. Right? You recovered $2 if you're still in that position. Right? So then that puts you really close to break even again, which is amazing, right? So yeah, RTC is looking very, very good there. Very, very good. Yep, still in 29.90. There you go. And so half back already. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Michael, I'm very happy for you, by the way. Right? Look at that. You recovered $3 of that. Beautiful, beautiful. Right? Love it. RTC is looking very good. Looking very good. Again, always pay attention to these pre-market breakouts, right? Always pay attention to them, right? Because again, you're dealing with retail. Like retail loves to FOMO. It was Chris that was asking about this the other day. So Chris, beautiful. Looks like OMEX came all the way back down again, guys, to retest that $1.50, right? $1.50. But still great. I'm into yep, exactly. 29, yeah, 29 has been a really good level, right? Since yesterday, we've been talking about $29, and 3 times this morning it's tested that, right? So if you bought CEP off $29, you're happy with that position. Baruch, good morning. Omega, you forward into that one. MJ, good morning. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already. Wamida, yes, legend. Yes. Yeah, so take a second and smash the like, guys, if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Come join us in Discord. So, yeah. So, I mean, did you take some profits, Omega, of 35 cents, 35 pennies? 35 pennies as your next resistance there. By the way, there's a stock that's popping, and guess what the ticker symbol is? Guess. It's Azul. It's coming from the bottom, right? It's trying to curl from the bottom because it's down 47%. Azul, not Mullen. Janice, hello. Why are you saying hello? Anyways, I just wanted to see what that looked like. Pump my ticker. I mean, not sure why your ticker crashed. Brazilian airline Azul sinks near 25% as capital hike falls short. So, so it looks like they went begging for monies, and they're like, "Nope, you shall not pass." Ayo, ayo, ayo. Hello, hello. Let me take a look at Rain as well. So Pablo mentioned this one yesterday. I think we were looking for a break above $3. Yeah, Rain finally broke above $3, right? The spread is still a little bit sus and the volume is super low on Rain. But it broke above that $3. Not horrible. Not horrible. Rain. Perfect. Yep. Moving on back to CEP here, you can clearly see that resistance, right? So, and now the algo is forming a supply zone because we keep waking closer to that 34 and then backing off. So now that supply zone is getting a little bit thicker. But again, 29, right, versus 34.40 for now for CEP. And then back to OMEX again, we've been talking about this 150. So another retest of 150. Another retest of 150, and then RTC needs to break about 35 cents Omega if you're interested. Rain is a K-pop artist. K-pop. K-pop. NVIDIA. Yeah. Oh, that's Raid. Michelle, not Michelle, Shima, I can see why. I can see why. Perfect. OMEX is still holding above that 150, guys, so we still look good then. We still look good. Good morning, Pizza. The scam blaze sent Peter a friend request, guys. Peter, are you gonna accept it? Pizza says I accept. It's been a long time, Benjamin, since we talked about FNGR. Long time ago. So again, another dip to 150 and another curl. CEP still looks fine to me, right? It kind of looks like it's holding 32 now, which is even better, honestly, right? So 29 and then 32, right? And then 34. Get him. Oh, Peter's you don't want to play with pizza. go. What's your position? There we go. 33, 33.50. Come on, give us that 34 break. Here it goes. Radian, what's your position in RTC? Let me know. Just break out already. OLB. Yeah, that's a Zuli, the criminal. So again, I bet you we're going to talk about these two names, all day today. OMEX and CEP. OMEX, CEP. You got in at 34 cents. Come on, Radian. Come on. Come on. 34 cents. Do you know how many times I've sat here and said, hey, whenever a penny stock is running, there's a psychological resistance at 35. And then you bought it at 34 cents. 34 cents. One penny below the resistance. Yeah. Find a stop loss, set a stop loss, Radian. Alrighty? Find a stop loss, set a stop loss. Please. Is all I can say. Yeah. RTC, like again, so if I go back to Discord, right? If I go back to Discord and look when the first alert came through for the pop, that alert came through at 9:45 in Discord, right? Where's 9:47? Sorry. So where's 9:47, guys? 9:47 is right there on this candle, right before the breakout, right there at 25 cents Radian, right? 25 cents to 35 cents, right? So again, sometimes you just have to take the leap of faith and invest in yourself and get better opportunities, right? Because that entry was absolute doo-doo. So now just set a stop loss and don't hold the bag, please. Yeah, there you go. It's 29. Okay. You got in at 31. Yeah. Closer to 30 is not as bad as anyways, moving on. Let's go back to CEP here. So we're retesting that top again. You know what's crazy? Michael, is you've almost recovered all of that monies, Good. Unless again the position is way smaller. Yeah, the IPO. Yeah, there is an IPO today, guys. PHOE. PHOE is the IPO for today. So at some point we will be talking about that. Yeah, I mean it has something at the end of after the P, PHO. But yeah, we'll see how that thing performs though. We shall see. Good morning, team. Uh, Interesting. Yeah, that was definitely a FOMO entry for RTC. Definitely FOMO, right? That thing had no red candles, like zero. Like no red candles from 21 cents. From 21 cents to 34 cents, 35 cents, right? 35 cents exactly, and then the FOMO. So yeah, always look for a dip somewhere, right, Radian? Look for that dip somewhere. Especially when it runs like this from 21 cents to 35 cents. Yeah. It could have kept going, but so your stop loss is 29, you said? Yeah, so it hasn't hit your stop loss yet, which is good. And at this point, you're only down 2 cents, right? Well, 1 penny now. So hopefully you can get back to green here. Alrighty. So less than 1 penny. And we're still struggling, guys, for CEP at 34.40. My goodness, still struggling at that resistance. But some really good scalps, right? PRZO, okay. As confirmation, Gron, as confirmation, right? So you notice how we had the MACD indicator at the top of the algo bar, right? At the top there, the second indicator, right? I've also explained this. The first two boxes are the ones that I use for the most part. The first two, I use the first two as confirmation of entry or exit, right? So let's say you're waiting for a position at the bottom, right? I'm waiting for a position at the bottom, and I see that it's consolidating, right? And all again, so there's no buying. The MACD is also red, right? If you notice that it's starting to curl and the MACD is also curling, that might be a confirmation. That's confirmation. So that's the only way that I use it as confirmation of a potential entry. Alrighty, that's it. So back to retesting 32 cent, $32, and there goes RTC. So you Radian, you're back to green now, right? You're back to 35 double tops. But you would have been in a way better position though if you waited for the dip skis, right? Because that thing came almost to 29. That thing almost hit your stop loss. So it's a good thing you set the stop loss where you set it. Otherwise, you'd be throwing some things off the counter right now. Rain video on the music channel sounds good. Sounds good. I will listen later. Okay, there we go. Has decent volume and just won't break out. Yeah. Yep. It would have been nice if that thing stayed above $1.20. But now, Marla, just watch that 200 EMA, and if it's not performing, maybe just get rid of it, right? You should be green on that position anyways, right? Or at least break even. So you should be okay, especially with the morning you've had already. You should be fine. So just watch the 200 then, and if anything else, you can give it to $1, right? uh, Oh, the CEP. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. So here comes 36 cents for RTC. 36 pennies. 37 pennies. Radian, are you still in your position or you sold already? Because your stop loss never hit, so you should be okay there. You're in at 113, Marla? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. KITT. This one was exciting this morning because it broke out, right? It broke above that 125, but then it just double topped at 145. So right below that resistance. Are you in a position, Martinez? How's it looking for me? Yeah, are you in a position? I don't mind it above $1.10. So if you're looking for a position and it stays above $1.10, I don't mind. Alrighty. Yeah, if it stays above $1.10, I don't mind. Radiant, make sure you don't go red now though, right? So make sure you don't end up holding a bag on this thing. Alrighty. And again, you're obviously sitting in a supply zone here above 119. Okay. Yeah, and your entry isn't horrible. You're basically break even for now. Ready? So you should be okay there. We're back to $33 again here, guys. Just playing games now for CEP here. And here's that 37. Is OMEX still strong? Aviv, what's your position? What's your entry price on OMEX? So we're retesting the lows of the day here, not including pre-market, but market open lows. So 143 is the low of the day, and then you have the 200 EMA sitting right at like $1.40. Yeah. Yeah, scalpy, I'll call you muzzle. I would scalp it rather than a long-term play. I would scalp it. As long as it stays above $1.40, Aviv, you should be okay. Ready? Here we go. Here comes that 34 again, guys. It's only a matter of time before we break this level, isn't it? CEP. It's only a matter of time. So I don't know why we keep playing games here with this stupid level. 131, Canon. Sounds good. Why do we keep playing games here? You can kind of see how that level is getting thicker and thicker and thicker when it comes to, like, supply zones. But it's only a matter of time. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Hmm. 89 cents, Jay. You're still holding that position? Criminal. Well done. The OMEX is back above $1.50. And again, 37 resistance, like I mentioned, for RTC. So if you're still in your position, it needs to break above that. Alrighty. Needs to break above that zone. Virus. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Those candles are wild. Those are some wild candles for the S&P, by the way. Like, how the hell did we yeah. Very, very impressive. I just want to see that thing push above 550, Virus. See it push above 550. Cheddar, have a wonderful rest of the day. Alrighty. Much love. See you later. There goes 34 again. Here we go. So we tapped the highs again, right? 34.40, and then backed off immediately. So yeah, we failed at that same resistance. You can obviously tell there are a whole bunch of people selling at resistance. There you go, Azul. UPXI is pushing for the highs of the day again, double tops. Michelle has been cooking it with those options, Virus, cooking it. If when Michelle returns, it's gonna be a return to the options cooking lab, Virus. Options cooking lab. 243%. Oof. Well done. Yeah, look at that. We hit the top of the range and then backed off immediately. So CEP clearly has some levels that it needs to break above. It really has a lot of resistance, Michael. A lot of resistance. Like anytime it pushes above $34, somebody slaps it back down immediately. That looked like a nice cup and handle too. It just had to break out. No, they just had to hold it back. UPXI is making new highs here. Yeah, so a dollar 10 for that thing, Morales. $1.10. Yeah, Donovan, that's a really good scalp. So Donovan is selling at 34 as well, right? I bet you there's a whole bunch of people selling at that resistance. So Donovan got in at 31.82 and sold at 33.90. Good scalp, Donovan. Congratulations. Good jobs. And then it looks like RTC is failing at that 37 for now, which again isn't a massive surprise, right? So not sure what you're doing with that position, Aradian. Someone tagged me somewhere. Can we pin this to the chat? No. Sure. You guys want that pinned from Dan or the bot? Sure, I'll pin it. Pin message. There we go. Another dips, exactly. Exactly. See if it gives you another dip to 29 again. Yeah. Send it, Tesla. Uh, Come on, OMEX again. So OMEX is still holding that 200, right? So anybody buying closer to that 150 is green on the position, right? Obviously. So it held the double bottoms for now. It does seem like we're losing a bit of volume, but that's just how OMEX has been performing since yesterday, right? It just plays games like that, you know. Sometimes it doesn't look like it's doing anything, right? Again, if you go all the way back to yesterday, kind of the same thing, right? Sometimes, right? Yesterday was way better though. Look at this price action, boomskis, right? That was way nicer. But again, sometimes it looks like this, like it's not doing much and then cooks. So that doesn't mean you just diamond hand your position, though. You should still have a plan for your position. Alrighty. UPXI, yeah, just tapped $18, 18.10. 18.10. Yep. CEP is definitely behaving like a scalpy for now, Michael. Unless you got this thing closer to, the teens, right? Definitely scalps. So let's see if we can stay above this $32 level again. KIT, again, that 110 is still holding, right? So back to 115 there. Yeah, Radiant, it looks like it popped to 37 cents again and then backed off. Is that your entry or that's just the price that it's at, Eric? Hopefully that's not your entry. There goes UPXI. SPY is definitely on drugs today. There we go, 1850. Azul, no more smiling from you. Uh, $19. $19. Virus, I'm gonna send you. Okay, perfect. And it looks like OMEX is still trying to get back above 160 EM. Keep going, keep going. 161. Right, so again, if you bought the dip skis closer to 150, nothing crazy, but you're green on your position, right? So 150 has been a good spot this morning. Well, but 150 and below, right? 150 to the 200 EMA. So 150 to 140. That's been a good spot. And CEP is still holding that 32. So that last dip was 32-ish. This next dip is 32. That supply zone is becoming annoying though. The longer it sits here without breaking out, the less patient people get, right? So the next time we break below, they're gonna slap it down. So make sure you have stop losses and everything good to go in case it wants to not break out. You have to leave. Let's go. Love it, Michael. Right. So again, opportunities, right? In and out, in and out, in and out, and you make that money's back rather than diamond hands. Here we go. Come on, 32. Let's get back above 33. You just need that thing to break above this ST band here and actually close the candle above 160. The coin chart, Michelle. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, doo-doo-doo. Okay, there we go. 33. Monies. 1045 Hurricane. 1045. 1045. We have a brand new IPO, guys. So not too far away from now. Not too far away. Radiant, did you sell your position or you're still in there? Did you sell or you're still in there? Yeah, SXTC. Yep. Yep. China. Not bad. Not bad at all. What's your position for NXPL? Let me know. What's your position? I'll take a look. Just let me know where your position is. 220. There it goes. It's actually looking really nice, isn't it? Yup. Very nice. Did you get into this one, Nick? That's a nice pop. It's a very nice pop. There we go. There we go. 250. And then you have the usual psychological resistance at 250, right? Bernie, you did. You OMEX just had a nice pop there to 164. Michael, did you you have less than 9 minutes now. You lost on OMEX? You might have FOMO'd at the top 10 then. Yeah. You do, Nick? Yeah. That's okay. UPXI is still cooking. They're going for $20. What a beautiful stock. What a beautiful you FOMO'd, Bernie? Yeah. That's okay. You're up for the week though, so that's perfect. You did? Okay, not bad. Now you can enjoy your golf session. Yeah. Do, 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 do. What are we doing here? Still at 32? Yep. As soon as Michael leaves, guys, just watch what happens with the stock. Just watch. Just watch. As soon as Michael leaves, oof. So in less than in 2 minutes, just watch what happens with CEP. Thomas, you made $1,800 on OMEX. Give me a high five, Michael. Thomas, well done, well done. Love it. $1,800. Perfect monies. Perfect. Well done. Congratulations. And thrust. Let's go. So that's a good way to end the week, isn't it? Very good way to end the week. Green. I'm kidding, Michael. I'm kidding. There you go. Yeah, let's see. So again, that 250 was your last resistance for that thing, right? So it came back to retest the 9 EMA. Would have been nice if that thing dropped closer to $2, but let's see if we can cross back above here, which it looks like it is. Michael, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, Michael. 240. Look at that. Look at how, when you're not diamond hunting, look at how much of a criminal you can be. Direct me where to go. Are you connected, Cyan, in Discord? Are you good to go? Or do you need the link to connect? Let me know. You missed again. So are you looking for an entry or you're already in the stock? If you're in the stock already, what's your entry? Let me know. How does OMEX look? OMEX still looks fine to me. It just doesn't have as much volume as it did earlier, which is a concern. But again, just watch the bottom of the range, right? So yeah, you got in at 151. Yeah, just put a stop loss, right? Especially since you made over $2,000 today. Like just put a stop loss. And if it breaks below, like if it's breaking below the 200 EMA, throw the damn thing in the garbage and go enjoy your day. Next gen. So it's a fairly good risk reward for you. There's nothing wrong with that. There goes a test of 250 again for SXTC. Good. Perfect. Another China named Matt. Next gen. I get that. Kyle, good morning. Hello. Are we looking at the IPO? Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. I'll pull it up right now. So PHOE. So Phoenix Asia. Phoenix Asia. Like I mean, I guess they're using Phoenix because yeah. Phoenix. I went to the company's website and it's like, please, this is not secure. I'm like, yeah, I know. I know it's not secure. It's Asia. But um, let's go. 2x Bull ETF. Of course we do, Kyle. Yeah, I saw that. But Yeah. We'll see what happens when the damn thing actually IPOs. Let me know if you can see the bids. Alrighty? And then we'll go from there. Not today, Wizard. Not today. Not today. Yeah, there goes a SXTC. Nice pop. Very, very nice. Um, okay, perfect. So there goes 260. Michael, well done, by the way. Interesting. 266. AO gains. It's time for you to go, Michael. Well done. Did you recover all the money? I like that. Well done. So Cyan, do you have the link to join us in Discord, or you're not in Discord? Are you in Discord and asking where to go, or you need the link? Give me more details, please. And then I'll take a look at NXPL. Let's go. Come on. Green on the day, boys. First day being a legend. Came back from $500 off the rip to start. And let's go. Well done. Have a good day as well. Enjoy golfing, please. Enjoy the weather. Yeah, I need to go outside at some point today. The weather is nice today. So, Michael, congratulations already. Good exit too. Go enjoy golf. Love it. Beautiful. Let's see. Okay, let me take a look at NXPL here. Still not sure where your position is, or if you're looking for an entry. I think you're looking for an entry, right? The thing isn't really doing much today, so I'm gonna have to look at that daily chart. Obviously, 40 cents would have been way closer to the low. Like 45 cents would have been way nicer. But 600,000 shares. If I was looking for an entry into this, I'd be looking for closer, like right in between 54 cents to 50 cents is what I'd be looking for. You're looking for an entry? Yeah, I'd be looking for a little bit more of a dip ski. Alrighty. So between 55 and 50 cents is what I'd be looking for. And then go from there. Cool. Cool. The bid is $6. Thank you. So I'd be looking for that or a break of the highs. I can't pronounce your name. You bad. UBC. So that's what I'd be looking for. Michael, go before you see this thing explode. Go. $7 now. Yep. Interesting. So there goes 270. Let's see. One second. Is it scaring you? Why is it scaring you? Yeah, this is one of those IPOs that I'm definitely gonna give it a second to see what it actually does. Before I decide to jump in. Phobia. I mean, let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Yeah. Azul, your stock is slowly coming back. Slowly. 277 there for SXTC. Uh, there goes the next resistance. So that thing just tapped 290, right? Looks like it's breaking above it though. UPXI looks like Azul. That's a really nice push, by the way. These alerts on this one were very good. Very, very good. He is? What is he saying, Peter? So yeah, there goes brand new highs of the day. You're very close to $20 now, Azul. Very close. Very, very close. Actually, Peter, that's true. Be careful. Be careful. It's there goes $20. And there it is. Yeah, that's fake Blaze for sure. Tesla makes no sense. Well, Tesla's cooking while the markets are dipping. Again, guys, we look at this chart for Tesla and tell me that wasn't beautiful. Like this was beautiful, right? If you bought Tesla off those bottoms there, congratulations. Tesla is exploding while the markets are going down, right? So that's what happens though when the stock has been oversold, right? Oversold. So if you bought those, right? Earlier this week we were talking about those cash secured puts, right? Jericho, I think you sold your puts, right? If you bought those, if you bought TSLL or if you bought Tesla off the bottoms here, beautiful, beautiful, yeah. So congratulations, and we even posted that in the long term channel, right? Because it looked good. It looked damn good. Let me pull up our TSLL here. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Right. We posted this Discord at 666. Now it's almost at $10. Right? Beautiful. Beautiful. So if you bought the dipskis there, well, you're very happy. There we go. 500% Michelle. Michelle's up 500% on those calls. Oof. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, hopefully you guys took some gains though on SXTC, right? So $293 resistance. Yeah. Why are you running? You want to short this thing? Yeah, just be careful, please. Just be careful. That thing has been on a bit of a crazy, crazy run here. I'm sure if you shorted that thing, you'd make money though, because it goes both ways, Doche. So I'm sure you'd be okay, but just be careful. Just be careful. Michelle is loving life. OMEX is still playing games here with us, isn't it? Right? But still holding the bottom of the range. Like it came back into the range and then popped again. So OMEX still looks interesting. CEP came back and retested the 200 as well, right? So as long as that thing stays above 30 to 29, I'm okay with it. It's just annoying that we haven't broken out yet, right? And then SXTC, that was a really good run. That was a really good alert, by the way, in Discord. So from a dollar 50 all the way to $3, that thing went up 100%, obviously, right? It's a really good run on this one. And then Azul has been spamming UPXI for quite some time now, so really good run on this one too, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Again, the chart looks so nice, right? Looks so nice. Again, if you're a gold member, right, and we talk about plan A, plan B, like this is such a beauty, right? Dip skis to breakouts, right? Dip skis to breakouts, and now it's dipping again. So beautiful stonk, right? Again, Doge, see if you shorted this thing from a week, that's yeah. If you shorted this thing, Doge, you'd be up almost $1 now, right? Yeah, $1. So Azul is on the move. Come on, Azul. Um, as long as it stays above 140, the answer is yes. As long as it stays above the bottom. Have a wonderful weekend, Bernie. See you next week. See you next week. So again, as long as OMEX stays above, yeah, the 200, alrighty, dollar 40, you should be okay. Should be okay. Michelle, are you gonna sell your Tesla? When do they expire? When did they expire? Because that thing is still cooking. 650 now. Thank you. Yeah. So that thing should be opening in a minute or so here. So let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the chart here. See if we can get a candle going. PH. There we go. $7, guys. $7. I'd be careful. Again, I'm not overly excited about this, but yeah. So you just did? Woo! Congratulations. High five. Yeah, so the IPO is live, guys, and it's going back and forth here. 620 to $7. It's crazy because that's really the spread. Like the I mean it's getting better now, it seems, but yeah. Yep. Let's see what it does. Is anybody FOMOing into this thing? Anybody? Anybody in? It's 725, 730. I know we were really excited for this one, like a week ago, right? 2 weeks ago. But then I think, judging by the performance of the last IPOs, we just kind of it's halted up. It's halted up, guys. So halted up. Halted up. Okay, perfect. Do. 22 dipskis and pops again. So super chat for Garden Country has the best advice I found. I'm still making mistakes and I have a lot to learn, but best investment I've made is here. Thank you very much for the super chat. Right, Garden Country, you just became a member like a few days ago, so that's amazing. Right, so thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that and the feedback. Thank you very much. And here's to more learning and to some monies Alrighty, let's cook together, please. Thank you. I found better. Yeah, look at the volatility on that candle, Doje. From 22.46 to $19. Now the question is it halted down? The answer is yes. So a nice pop and halted. You had to get rid of that thing like really quickly. Uh, la, 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 la. And la, 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 la. There we go. Doja says, nope, not for me. I'm not touching this. But anyways, did anybody get into the IPO? You're 22? Nope, you shouldn't have. That's way too dangerous, though, Doja. You want to be careful with stuff like that. Very careful. Did anybody get into the IPO? Anybody get into PHO? Mikey, you got in. Eric, you're in. 7. Okay, you tried. Yeah, I just kind of stayed away. But watch, now it's gonna cook. Yeah, the spread was a little bit scary. The spread was yeah, Kyle, you're in it? Okay. Okay. Oof. Ooh wee. Oh wait, what's this IPO called? It's called PHO. Phoenix in Asia. Wonder what Phoenix has to do with anything, but anyways. Yeah, yep. That's what it's called. Jax? Yep. That's it. Ah. Let's go. Okay, now we need the unhold though. We need the unholds. Actually, Pizza's hole. Yep, this is one of Peter's stocks, you know. Mikey? Mm-hmm. Just ask Fake Blaze for monies, Pizza. Just ask for monies. Yeah, I think Dennis wanted to come back and retest the that last breakout. Not quite to the same bottom, but it's trying. OMEX is looking a bit sus here though. Right, it's making new lows of the day here, which is not exactly what you want to see. Tesla looks like it's stalling a bit, so maybe it's ready to dip skis. What's SPY doing? If Tesla is doing that, SPY came back a little bit, so SPY is looking like more of a break-even day today, maybe. If they can consolidate here though, the entire day, I think it's gonna run at the end. So if SPY can hold above and just stay close to break-even as possible, yeah, that'd be a good thing. PHO is unhalted, guys, and it entered the PHO. So from 7 something to 550. Yep, not cooking. PHO is not cooking. Right. So back to $6. Yeah, this is why I just kind of stayed away from this thing. You know. Again, I think part of like playing with IPOs is looking at what the previous IPOs have done and then see if you can, the momentum has to be there from the previous IPO for me to play the next IPO. If the momentum wasn't there the last time, right? So, like I said, I wasn't too excited for this one, right? Yeah. We were a week ago, but things changed, right? What changed? Well, the fact that all the other IPOs are not running, so I don't want to get entered by PHO. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, maybe it will at some point, maybe it gets closer to $4 the IPO price, right? and then goes from there. But you're in at 615, Aviv? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let's see if we can find a way to go back up. I don't think it's quite, it's still in that price discovery phase. So let's see if we can stay above something and pop, right? Yeah. Everyone's waiting for, yeah, there's an IPO, guys, that's coming. You want to know what the name of the IPO is called? Can I even say that on stream? Let me pull up the SEC website, okay? And then you can read it for yourself. Why isn't it pulling up that ticker symbol for me? No, 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 no. This thing wants me to say it, doesn't it? Ah, fine. No, 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 no. So this is the next IPO. The ticker symbol is triple. See, the website wouldn't even load. This is the name of the company. This is the next IPO. Well, maybe not the next one. I don't think it's been priced yet, obviously. So, uh, the ticker symbol is FFFZ though. So it's yeah. Whenever it decides to come live. Oh, these people are not kidding. Yeah, we're gonna get demonetized right away as soon as I say it. Who names a company this though? Like, tell me who does that? It's gonna be nice or it's gonna be scammy. You know, China, Josh. It's gonna be nice or it's gonna be scammy. I mean, if you're red, it's not a good entry, right? So, but Aviv, let's see what happens when it on halts. uh, yeah, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, no, the ticker symbol. Yeah, it's not. It's not. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think initially he posted that it was Fox, but it's not Fox. Yeah, so not Fox. Anyways, yeah, let me. Jax, you're not going to prison. Not to prison. You're off to work, not to prison. You get to go to work, not to prison. Yeah. They're gonna be memes, right? They're gonna be Fox memes. Same, same? No, Jax. No. You get to go to work. Have a wonderful day. Ready? See you later. See you later. So many memes. Really, Robert? No way. Really? Dang. Yeah, we still need to break out. Again, this thing isn't going anywhere. We're gonna keep watching it, right? It's given so many scalps though. Like anytime it's close to 30 to 29, it's like an opportunity for a scalp, right? In and out and in and out. So CEP has done really, really well for like opportunity wise. And UPXI is unhalted. So lows of 1820 and then back up. And then FOE is still halted. Cyan, what's your question? Let me know. What's your question? What is your question? It shows $4. Yep. Right. So again, this to me, like yeah, like I said, I wasn't gonna FOMO into this IPO, right? Um, as much as like we don't think excitement is or like previous IPO sentiment is, like it plays a huge role, right? People FOMO based on like what's happened in the past, and if the last IPO is garbage, I'm not gonna FOMO into the next IPO. It's just that simple. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Just gonna chill and wait. So yeah. The IPO range was $4 to $6. Cyan, you want to join Discord? You upgraded. Okay. Let me send you a link. Alrighty. This is your invite link at the bottom of the chat. So click the link, follow the steps in the getting started channel, please. Alrighty, so click the link at the bottom there, follow the steps in the getting started channel. The second last video shows you how to connect, and then the last video shows you like all the channels and where to find what. Alrighty, so click the link, follow the steps, please. Yeah, people just taking the money's next gen, right? Hopefully you had a stop loss on that, right? Whoa. Wheeler's moving. Yeah, that thing runs every so often. Every so often. Looks like SXTC is coming all the way back down too. So today is definitely Friday vibes. Scalp the whole markets. UPXI, Dipskis. Pizza? That might be Pizza, thank you for the super chat. You can block them because technically it's a different username, right? So block them or ask them for monies. Can I kick them out? No, they're not even in Discord. I don't know how they can message you guys. I think once you click on the invite link, even if you're not a member, you can still see like the member list on the right hand side, right? So I bet you that's how they do it. Yeah. So that's why I stopped sharing the Discord link on YouTube's here. But you guys, some of you guys are like, I can't find the link. So then I'm like, okay, fine, I'll send the link in the chat. But sometimes you never know who's clicking on the damn link, you know? Some criminals are clicking on the link. Yeah. We have a mole. Find the mole. Have you had the mole? The mole. Pizza, go watch the mole. Yeah, probably. Are we still halted on this thing here? Yeah, we are. Okay, let me take a look at Wheeler. Yeah. The damn thing just needs to go, Callie. Just needs to go. Wheeler actually looks good. Yeah, looks good. Do you have a question, Saif? Is it a buy? Saif, come join us in Discord. Do yourself a favor. You wanna get in? Just buy a Discord membership. Come join us in Discord. Learn how to know when a stock is a buy, so you're not asking every day if it's a buy or not. Right? You're always asking if a stock is a buy at the highs of the day. Every day you're like, is this stock a buy? It's at the highs of the day. Can I buy it now? Lord have mercy, please. Right? Do yourself a favor, please. Just come join us and then learn how to know at least sometimes, know when a stock is a buy. Every day it's at the highs of the day, you're like, is this a buy? That used to be me. The FOMO is real. It really is. So like it might come across as like not nice, Saeed, but I promise you it's a good thing. Like do yourself a favor, right? Do yourself a favor and like at least learn, like something, you know? I'm not kidding. So just become a legend member and then go watch some of the educational videos, so you can at least get some knowledge, you know? Yeah, he can definitely feel the FOMO. He's like, oh my god, I want to get in. Let me in, please. As the damn thing is stalling at 160. So I promise you, it's gonna help you. You know, you can afford the membership, but you can afford to buy at the top every time and lose money. Got it. Mm, 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 mm. Well, I mean, again, 160 resistance. So that's the information. You can afford to buy the stock and lose the monies, though, right? Anyways, this is the one time it's gonna cook, isn't it? Yeah. It's still playing with 160 though, so candle really hasn't closed above it yet, right? So clearly you're at resistance, right? It's trying to push up, but not really closing above. Let's go, Stallion. Let's go. Let's go. Mm. uh, there you go. Raven from like your trades. Okay. Dang, PHOE is still halted. That's a long halt. Are they gonna halt this thing for 30 minutes now or what? Yeah, I saw a lot of hype for AGRIE as a Bitcoin low float name. So yeah, definitely AGRI on watch. Definitely. Oh, I see. Do, 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 do. Okay. Azul, hopefully you made your monies on this one. And oh, I mean, you mean Saif? Uh, you lost $7,000 since February. $7,000. You have $30 left. What are you gonna do with $30 at that point, though? Yeah, lost $7,000, right? But again, you can. Well, I mean, hopefully anybody that's watching in the chat can see the mindset, right? If you're sitting there and you're like, "Is this a buy? Is this a buy?" every time, right? You're gonna become like Saeed, losing $7,000, right? That's why he's asking the questions he's asking, because those are the questions he's always asking, right? So if you're losing $7,000 in the markets, but you can't pay to like educate yourself on the thing you're putting money in, you're playing with fire, is what you're doing. Yep. Yeah. So sometimes you just have to spend the monies to educate yourself and then go from there. All the answers. Let me pull up BTOG and Agri. So BTOG looks nice. Again, this is a small Bitcoin name, right? So Bit Origin. I like how they call it Bit Origin, as if. Anyways, and then AGRI 29%. Yeah. So these two names are benefiting from crypto, right? Both Bitcoin names. So. I don't mind it between like 120 and 130. Mark, Nicole, yeah, 120 to 130. As long as you have a good stop loss, though. Alrighty, yeah. Damn, that really is a long halt with this thing. There goes the on halt, $4.40. Yeah, the spread is still so suspicious on this thing. Hmm. Exactly, Michelle. Exactly. exactly. I think the issue is, usually when people find the markets, it's after a big run on something, right? Like AMC GME, right? Big run on Newsmax, big run on this, right? People tend to come to the market when they see other people making a ridiculous amount of money, right? Like Mullen, stuff like that. Like Mullen had a big run, right? BBIG had a big run. So when they see like other people are making money, they're like, "Dang, this is easy," you know? Okay, let me just show up and cook, right? But again, you have to put in the effort, right? Like there's nothing that you do in life that's worth doing that you make monies from that you just show up on day one. You're like, okay, your king is here, your queen is here. How do I make monies? Right? Show me the monies. That's what people think it's like, right? You know? Yeah. Show up on day one and ask for the monies. Where's the monies? No, like you have to put in the work, right? You have to put in the work. A lot of the people you see in the community cooking, making monies, they put in a lot of work and they've lost a lot of monies. And now they're like, okay, this is the plan, this is the strategy, right? Let me do this. So you have to put in it's amazing to learn from those people, right? You have to put in the time, education. Yeah. Peter. Yeah, those were the days. Your king is here, Josh, is what they say. Your queen is here. Where's the monies? Show me the monies. And then the market's like, oh, welcome. We need more donations. Absolutely, Tesh. Absolutely. Yep. When you say people lost monies, why do I feel like you're looking at me? I'm looking at all of us, we've all lost monies. Right? At some point in the market, we lost a ridiculous amount of monies, right? Everybody's everybody's lost a lot of monies in the market. But then those people that don't quit and also like put in the work to research and the education and ask for help and all of the things, those people usually get rewarded. Don't look at me, I'm ashamed, right? Everybody in the chat has been through a period of like losing some nice monies. Yeah. So yeah. So if you're struggling, like just look at everybody else in this chat, right? They might be making monies now because they've been slapped so many times. They're like, you know what? I need to take this seriously. I need to learn, right? The market definitely humbles you. So put in the work, right? And it will reward you. And honestly, like something that gives you like unlimited potential, like trading or the markets give you that freedom of time and like just unlimited opportunity, right? If something can reward you like that, what amount of punishment do you think it's gonna give you? Like what amount of pain do you think it's gonna put you through? Right? A lot of pain, right? If something can change your life, what do you think? What do you think? Right? So yeah, it entered the p-hole, that's for sure. uh is the Discord only through desktop app? No, just you can have it on your phone as well. Just download the app if you need to on your phone, right? If you connect on the computer or wherever else, you can sign into your app and you can still do it that way. Yeah, already. So just use the link, sign in, right, Cyan, and then you could use multiple platforms. I have Discord on my phone. I have it on computers. So yep, exactly. Look at that guy. Sean says, I'll continue to say it. I've lost $250,000 and battled back. Right? Look at that, guys. 250. You know? Like I've had one-on-ones with people that like lost anyways, right? Grim has said it. Like when Grim joined Discord, he was down what 60, like he joined and he was down $60,000, right? When Grim joined us. Right? $60,000 when Grim joined us. Right? Has he recovered all of that monies? Yeah, he has. Right? So so all of these people you look up to, they've all been entered and they all found a way to come back, right? Not by gambling though and hoping and praying like, oh, like by actually trying to figure it out. Because some people lose money, and then what they do instead is they're like, you know what, I lost money, so I'm just gonna keep shooting for 100%. That only sends you to the abyss, right? So Matt says I lost $3,000 in I back from 1 week. Let's go, so Matt. Let's go. Well done. A little just to reduce your margin exposure, Wes. Yeah. In your mouth. The market don't care about your ego. Stay sharp, stay humble, or it'll teach you exactly, Doche. Exactly. Yeah, Wheeler looks like a dip, right? Wheeler actually came all the way down. So Saif was asking, right? So it failed and then came all the way down to 140 something and then popped again, Wheeler. So it's trying to break out again. Wheeler. PHOE is still playing with $5. Yeah. So again, the IPO range was $4 to $6. So it's sitting right in the middle. And CEP, I don't know what that thing's waiting for, but yep. Yep. Your info at 445. Nice. Yeah, always being closer to that bottom is a good thing. Like the $4 bottom, right? It's always a good thing. Definitely better than FOMOing at the highs, right? So you always want it as close to that IPO price as possible. As close to the IPO price as possible. Uh, yeah, perfect. No, Michelle, you're fine. For zero DTE, right? An hour away from lunchtime, no regrets on that thing. Azul is really recovering there. Not bad. We should have known. Four looks like it's hitting new lows of the day, guys. So meh, right? Meh. Let me pull up Azul here. Azul. This thing was down 46%, guys, when we first pulled it up, right? 46%. It was minus 46%. Now it's only minus 20%. That's a pretty nice comeback. Very nice comeback, Azul. Keep pumping it. Nice chart. Very nice chart. There it goes. And Wheeler still looking good. 172. 176. La 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 la. Perfect. 178. Nothing too crazy, but it's creeping up. Dennis, you in this one? Oh my goodness. Sheesh. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. Sheesh. Let me oh my goodness, Peter is so mean. You guys want to see this? Exactly, man. Exactly. Man, yeah. Reminds me of my first week trading. You will never learn enough to but advice yeah, stay with our community. Absolutely, Ahmad. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely, right? So do not learn alone. Thanks for and thanks for Blaze and the team. I'm learning a lot from each of them, and I'm still doing mistakes, but it's a lovely community. Let's go, Matt. Absolutely, right? And if you see people winning, maybe try and do what they're doing, right? So let me pull up this screenshot, and yeah, it's loading. Do, 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 do. Yep. I mean, the best thing to do is learn from other people's mistakes, anyways, right? So, you know, learn from other people's mistakes. Yeah. Do, 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 do. What is that thing at now? Mm, and looks like wheel is coming back down again. uh, with one loss, hopefully. With yeah, Teddy. The one thing you want to do for sure. The one thing you want to do for sure, right? Is so how much like did you make a whole bunch and then lost it in one trade? So you made 4 to 5 trades gains and then lost in one. Yeah, you don't want to do that, right? So I think that's where like your stop loss comes into play. Like when you're winning like that, you don't want to be risking all of it. Alrighty, Tesh, because when I did, it was overly. You can if you want to. There we go, perfect. Yeah, no, you can if you want to. It's just a dangerous game, way too dangerous for me. Yeah. Do you remember the days where we would we would trade all the trades live on YouTube's, right? Yeah, that was way too dangerous. So let's not do that. Okay, is that picture uploaded? Yeah. You guys want to see this? So there's a scammer in Discord, right? This is what, and they sent Peter a friend request. This is what Peter sent them back. Yeah. This is what Peter sent them back. Look at this. Peter says, "Who wakes up every morning with the sole mission of being a parasite? The kind of person who couldn't make an honest dollar if their life depended on it. So the result is scamming decent people out of theirs. Pathetic." Oh my goodness. Peter says, "Imagine being so void of talent, ambition, or basic human decency that your entire existence revolves around deception." Oh my goodness. Sheesh. Honestly, if you're a scammer and you read that, sheesh, you'd have to give up, right? You'd have to give up. Like you would have to give up. You prey on others because you know you'll never measure up to them. You lie, cheat, and manipulate because that's all you've got. My goodness. You are the reason karma was invented. Sheesh. Peter went in on the scammer. He went all in. See, I told you guys. I told you that the scammer messed up by messaging Peter. I'll stop scamming now. Sorry, Peter. See, told you. He messed up when he messaged Peter. Messed up big time. So no, there's a scammer in Discord. If they haven't messaged you yet, I'm sure they will at some point. But yeah, they basically copied my picture, my username, everything. Right? The username just has a dot at the end, so they added like the dot at the end, so it was a different username technically, right? But everything is the same. So if someone messages you asking like, "Hey, how you doing?" Blah blah blah, that's a scammer. They're like, "Hey, send me some Bitcoin." That's a scammer, right? If you don't message me first, I will rarely ever message you. So also, I just like chatting in stock general or in public rather than So they message me to you first day of membership. See, they message you like right away, like welcome to the community. How you doing? Welcome. I'm not gonna do that. You know? Yeah. Not sure how much good it does exactly. Right? Exactly, Dan. Like it doesn't really do much good. So yeah. Peter says, "You're not slick, you're not smart. You must be a roach in human form, crawling around trying to steal crumbs because you're too lazy and worthless to earn your own." My goodness. You are a roach in human form. Shush. Oh, Josh? Yes. My goodness. Hopefully they read that message. Peter, let me know if they say anything. Let me know if they say anything in crawling around Archer, trying to steal crumbs. Sheesh, you blocked him? Oh my goodness, Peter. Why? I wanted to see the response though. Ah, my goodness. That was wild. We have another 40 minutes, guys, and then we're going to hop off and go back to Legend Voice in Discord and continue streaming in Discord. uh, Jay, yep. You didn't respond? Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, so the username is what's the username again? The username is like the real username is Blaze Hot Trades, and then there's a dot at the end of it. So that's the only difference, right? I tried changing my profile picture and they copied it. So they basically copy everything. Crazy. 16% for Azul. Very nice. Look at that. Finally, yeah, we still need to break. Looks like still need to break out. Still need to break out. If that thing goes from deep red to green, that'd be crazy, Azul. We should have known though. That stock is called Azul. Yeah, pizza. Yeah. Like I saw this thing come up on the scanner earlier this morning because it was down 46% and it was bouncing. So then we pulled it up. It was minus 46%. It's been going up the whole time. Minus 15% now. Let's go, Brian. Good. Yeah, RTC. Yeah, that thing came all the way back to the highs of the day. And our Wheeler's back to 140. So Dipski's there. 39. It went from 35 cents to double tops all the way down to 29. So double cup and handle. You can see the cup and handle, right? So and then pop. Yeah, spies all over the place. It's gonna be like that today, I feel. And then at the end of the day, it's gonna give you a direction. Let's see. Just in Cynthia Loomis says she will continue continue to hold the Fed accountable until the asset industry gets more than a life jacket. Sounds good. Everybody should just send that message to the scammer, you know? Send that same message to the scammer. You are a roach in human form. My goodness. Sheesh. Then it's $8. Yeah, hopefully it stays above $4. Yep. No, again, obviously this thing still has a future, obviously, right? The stock isn't going anywhere, right? So it's just the price action is just a little bit annoying for now. So it looks like it's about to break out again. Well, hopefully it does this time. This is what, the third time now, the fourth time now. CEP, CEP. CEP. Okay. Here we go. $34. $34. Here we go. Did we just make new highs? No, not quite yet. No new highs yet. No new highs yet. And we just did on this candle. Perfect. So I mean, obviously we haven't closed that candle above yet, but definitely looking way better now. So I mean, look at how many times you could have scalped this thing though from the bottom, right? How many times, guys? From that 29 to 30, right? 29 to 30 over and over and over again. So that was a really good base. Now it's pushing for 35. If you're still holding CEP, type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding CEP. I know some of you guys are still holding. For TradingView, yes. Is there a desktop for TradingView? Yeah, there is. There's a mobile version. There's a web version, right? So, yeah, love it. Can we go back to that all-time high now? Have a wonderful weekend as well, Peter. See you later. Keep roasting scammers, please. Yeah, it would be nice if this candle would close above those, so then we can start pushing him. Blue Wing, yeah. Well then, I know you just became a member, Blue Wing. What's your entry for CEP? What's your entry? Welcome to the community, by the way. Welcome. BTOG looks nice again. Bitcoin name, right? So this one's looking really good. BTOG 3378. So your entry is a bit high. Right? Your entry is a little bit on the high end. I wish you sold that thing and then got back in cheaper, you know. But for now, printing, you're green, right? So that's all that really matters. All that matters for now. What's PHOE doing? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, perfect. Uh, uh, here we go. And looks like we're failing again in that supply zone. CEP. Yeah, for sure. OMEX, yeah. Like I said, OMEX, I don't mind OMEX closer to like 130 to 120, right? So below 150 that is, and then you're looking for way lower than that. Candles like this are annoying though, you know. It's like it's progressing nicely, and then one candle erases the whole thing. That's pretty stupid. Do I need to pay TradingView to be able to use the algo? No, you don't. You can use the free version of TradingView if you need to. Just make sure you don't have delayed data is all. Yeah, or just get the cheapest version of TradingView. That's more than sufficient. More than sufficient. At the very least, to start with. Looks like we're curling a bit here on SXTC though. Nice little curl there. Maybe is about to fly, Chris. Yeah. Don't even know what to do. Okay. AT&T, Josh. AT&T. HNT. Coinbase, Heliums. Oh, dang, yeah. Look at that. Sheesh, the further you go, the lower it goes. Damn. That thing has definitely had a nice few days. Very, very nice, Josh. It looks like it's stalling a lot at 440, but really nice run. Yeah. Tesla's cooking today. 281. My goodness. I wonder if that's because of the autonomous vehicle thing, the self-driving vehicle thing, like the rules are looser now. Well, that's a nice looking chart, a very nice looking chart. So yep. Again, we talked about this for like yeah, the robo taxis. Sheesh. Beautiful. How's that? Okay. Selling and then broke even after that. Crazy. Yeah, the robo taxi stuff. Yeah, Michelle. Robo taxi. But again, we talked about this 2 days ago with TSLL, the Tesla 2X Bull ETF, and also with Tesla, right? That level for Tesla was a sweet level. Sweet, sweet level. Sweet, sweet level. So congratulations if you bought the dipskis. If you're holding Tesla, type yes in the chat. Michelle, you're not allowed to say yes. You're not allowed. Because you are the Tesla criminal. If you bought the dips on Tesla, type yes in the chat. I want to see all the Tesla holders. No, 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 no. CEP is still doing its thing, guys. Still holding the range. So it's only a matter of time before that thing breaks out again. Yeah, I'm not even asking Josh and Michelle because Josh and Michelle are not allowed to say yes. These two criminals were buying all the dipskis on Teslas. So now they're celebrating. And I think Jody's in as well. It wants to, Blue Wing. It wants to. Just playing a lot of games here. Tesla's definitely one of those stocks that you never bet against. Ever, ever. If you do, you're just asking for violence. Just asking for violence. Here we go, 34.60. So we're going back up to that high again, right, Blue Wing? So it's just playing too many games here. But the damn thing definitely wants to go, though. Here we go. 35 is coming again. CEP. There it is. The good thing about the stock, though, is again, like, it's a good long term company, right? It's almost like when we were playing with Bull, right? Long term, it's a good company. So when you're buying those dip skis or when you're holding a bag, you pray that at least they can come back, right? Yep. There will be a period though where this thing will sell off, right? From where? From $50, from $80, from $39, from $35. We don't know. There will be a period though where like it sells off and consolidates and then runs just based on fundamentals and Bitcoin, like Bitcoin exposure, Bitcoin rallies, right? So for now, as long as Bitcoin is holding and pushing, this thing will follow. Still no date on when they're doing the name change though, so they need to get that done. Yeah, exactly, Laura. Premium burn there for sure. Yep, exactly what they're doing. Yeah, RTC is tapping that double top again. So right below 40 cents. Right below 40 cents. Here we go. That last high was almost $36 for CEP. Here we go. Come on now. You can tell it wants to go. It's just shy, just shy. Just shy. Just shy. I agree with the pop. Mm-hmm. Uh, uh, the spread is what, like 60 cents apart? Wow. Looks like OMEX is holding the that $1.30 for now, so that's good. OMEX back to 140, almost back to the 200 EMA, which for sure will be resistance here. 200 EMA. Looks like this one's failing at clear resistance here. $2.50 SXTC. And this one, RTC wants to break that double top. So 39.50, 40 cents. Tesla still sitting at the highs of the day. Still sitting at the highs. Oh my goodness, SPY is really burning premiums, like really burning it. Here we go. Here we go. Come on now. Yeah. Squeeze, I don't know what to tell you. And what do you want me to tell you? You need help setting your trading view? There's again, guys, there's a video There's a video right at the top of the education channel that says, hey, this is how TradingView works. This is how you do this and this and this and this. There's another video that says, this is how you set up the algo. This is where you find it. This is how you set it up, right? And also we have Stock General, like any questions at all, ask and we will help you, right? Do this, do this, do this, right? So again, just go to Stock General, go to the education channel, right? I keep saying like, hey, just watch the first video, but I think a lot of you guys don't do it. If you really need help, like there's a video in there that's going to show you how to use TradingView and how all the little tricks work, right? Like just go watch the video. Yeah, nosotros, right? The video really helped me for stupid little issues, right? Just gotta not be lazy and watch. Exactly. Like just find the time on the weekend, right? Find the time on the weekend, go through the educational stuff, right? Um, right? Yeah, no, that's okay. Like you're busy on the weekend or you're relaxing for 30 minutes on the weekend. Just put on the video, right? You're cleaning. Just put on the video, right? Maybe something is of interest to you, and then you can say, "Oh, okay, I need to see this. I need to hear this," right? And then you know, because when you send me a username, like, what am I supposed to do? DM you in Discord, and then it's gonna be like scam blaze, you know? Ah, Paul. Absolutely, T. Right? The education will give you a distinct level of confidence. Yeah. uh, Dan, well, like a podcast, you know. You know how when you're vacuuming, you have like a podcast or something. Like when you're driving, you know. Yeah, like that. Yep. Mhm. Yeah, like if I go on YouTube right now, right? Again, also you're a member, right? Like you're a member, right? If I go on YouTube and I search hot trades, right? And I go to the hot trades education section, right? Videos, right? Uh it's right there. Like it's like as a member, you have that tool, right? How to use TradingView charts, 48 minutes long, right? And we go through all the little things, you know? Like so you just have to use the information. Let's go, Andy. Congratulations. Good day to you as well. Made my day for the day per usual. Thanks for the help. You rock. Let's go, Andy. High five. Congratulations. So the video is right there, right? So if you need a little bit of help, like watch that video first, and then if nothing's making sense, then if nothing's making sense, and then just ask in Stock General. Most people use TradingView, so they're gonna help you. Righty. If you need help, always ask for help, please. We're here to help. But we also want to help by seeing that you put in the effort, right? So Azul just hit new highs of the day again there. Azul's criminal, 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 criminal. Mark, Nicole, you have to turn on the volume so high enough, you know? Like if I'm vacuuming, I have to turn something. I have to listen to something. I don't know. Yeah, if I'm vacuuming, I'm either listening to a podcast or I'm watching, you know, like I'm watching, you know, soccer, right? So then I take my phone and I have my headphones in and the volume is loud enough. Then I move the phone over here when I'm vacuuming this corner, and then I turn around and I move the phone over here, you know. Nervous? You do? I'm mad? Good. You're addicted now. Uh, you are addicted. Yes, Wayne, come on. It's true. Yeah. Um, is Tesla going to hit 300 today? I mean, the damn thing is just hitting highs and highs. Yeah. 8% for Tesla. Sheesh. Again, what's impressive though is how Tesla is doing this without the markets. Like SPY is not even doing anything remotely close to this, right? But yeah, Mikey, yeah, that IPO was yeah. I just stayed away from that one. That one wasn't really wasn't something that I was overly interested in. Yep, absolutely. LT. La, 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 patience and effort. Absolutely, absolutely. Tesla cooking. No. Uh, 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 Tiffany TNFA with the pop there. TF. Yeah, no, Tesla looks amazing. Congratulations to the holding Tesla. TNFA. The volume isn't. I mean, mm, nothing too crazy on that. Anyways, OMEX is holding that 130 still, guys. Right, back to 142. What's my email address, Rosie? It's hottradesx@gmail.com. Hottradesx. It's at the top of your screen there, at the top, or in the comments, in the description. Sometimes knowing that the market is closed, is that normal or addiction? It's a little bit of both, right? You want to make sure you find some balance. If you're opening TradingView because you're doing research, Matt, and you're doing research, you're getting ready for the week, then that's fine. Or if you're back testing, right, that's fine. Like if it has a purpose and you're educating yourself, that's a good thing, right? But you also want to find balance, though, right? You want to make sure that on the weekend you're half learning something and half you're just enjoying the weekend, relaxing. Yeah. So fine, Mikey. Good. Let's go, Troy. That's a perfect week, Troy. That's a really good week. Futures. Is it dead? Let me take a look. Four. What's four at now? Oof. Oof. Hopefully, no one's still holding this, right? Yeah, that thing really went for the p hole. Yeah. Again, stop losses, guys. If something isn't working, like we're not magicians, right? We IPOs are complete gambles. Like if I'm taking a gamble, I need to know that there's a max I'm willing to lose on this gamble, right? So if I buy an IPO, no one on the face of the planet can guarantee me that an IPO is going to cook, right? So if I know that this is a complete gamble, I also know how much of a gamble I'm willing to take, right? It has to be a small gamble, especially for an IPO, right? You never want to go too big on an IPO. We just don't know what these things are going to do, right? So, yeah. Have a good weekend, Grun. Nick Wheeler, can you imagine if Saeed FOMO'd into that play at the highs of the day, right? Get away from the markets from time to time, tunnel vision, and see things that aren't there and make bad decisions. Then, yeah, I agree. I agree. Uh, Yeah, OLB is bouncing a little bit. OLB still below that resistance from the last time though, like $2. But it's trying. Chester. Right. A lot of people were buying the dips on this one at 170, 175. So not too bad. This one's been on the scanner a few times. From the ashes, maybe? Diego, maybe. Maybe. It's gonna come back with violence, right? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't see anything on that IPO that I liked. Yeah. Let me take a look. Yeah, Z car is looking a little bit interesting there, isn't it? I want to see the daily though. Looks like it's at a very pivotal point here too. Pivotal point. Yeah. What's the float now? Yeah, 600,000. Sheesh. If Z car breaks above, if it can break out there, that might be fun actually. $4.30. I'm gonna set an alert here. If that thing can break out, oof, oof, that might be good. Yeah, OMEX. Yeah, that was a good dip buy there, Josh. That was a good spot. Cool. Yeah, have anybody bought the dip skis there? Michelle, you bought the dip, right? Good morning, Morris. For OMEX? Yeah, I should be happy. OMEX. And then CEP. See, I told you guys we will be talking about these two names all day today, all day. We only have like 10 more minutes or so, guys, or just over that. And then we're going to go back to Legend Voice in Discord and go stream there. DL? DL. So Fridays we do both. So Legend Voice and YouTube's. Legend Voice and YouTube's. Let's go, Rosie. Welcome. 135, 136. Beautiful. I like it. I like it. Yeah, those are good entries. Those are good entries. Anything closer to that 130 to 120 is not bad at all. Rosie, welcome to the community. This is your invite. Click that invite at the bottom and follow the steps in the Getting Started channel, please. Alrighty? Come on, CEP. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. I mean, if this thing breaks out, we might have to stay longer, but can you verify in that no, in case of the actual story? go. There we go. 35 again. That thing's like, you guys want to leave? No, don't leave, because we're about to break out and squeeze. Break out and squeeze. 34, 35, 40. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Is in the same? Yeah. I mean, it's going back for the top though, so that's good. Azul is going for $1, so almost again from minus 46% to minus 12%. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Azules. Just break out. My goodness, are we asking for too much here? Like, just go. Just go. You know, just go. My goodness. Just go. Yeah, so Rosie, you saw the link at the bottom of the chat. Yeah, just click that link and then follow the steps, please. Just go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. That thing's like, please don't leave me. We want to stay longer. Please don't leave me. Just do it, Wings. Just do it. Mullen breakout and squeezing. I don't think that's ever. No. There we go. There we go, guys. New highs of the day. Perfect. Perfect. Just push for $39 now. Ride or die, Clint? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you need it back above $1.50. It's missing the volume, but not horrible. Here we go for 37, guys. I mean, if you bought those dips, guys, at $30, 29, right, today, oof, you're smiling, right? These are hiking Ashi candles narrative, right? If you bought those dip skis, you could be taking some gains and whatever else you need to do. So try not to go right on your position, right? You can always scalp multiple times. 36.80. Oof. 36.98. $37 going once, going twice, and rejected for now. But it's only a matter of time. Tanjaro, have a wonderful weekend. See you in Discord. There we go. 36.99. 36.98. $37. And broken. Bye bye. Everybody wave, guys. 37.50. 37.50. Boom skis. Love it. So the question now is, can we get back to can we Nice. Who said we were about to leave, guys? See, whenever we're about to leave, some of these, these stocks decide to cook. Yeah, Blue Wing, let's go. Congratulations. Your patience has been rewarded. 37.70. The high from yesterday was 39.29, by the way. 39.29 was the high from yesterday. When we make new highs, when we break $40, we can thrust. $40 is the thrust level, guys. That's the thrust spot. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Mm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, Z-Car. Yeah, Z-Car. Z-Car is trying to push there. It does look interesting. My alert never went off. Actually, it did go off. Yeah. I just wasn't paying attention because we're looking at CEP now. Mm. There we go, $38. Gave us new highs. Oh, let's go, Blue Wing. Let's go. Give me a high five. You sold already, or you're still in there? Well done. $1,200 is nice profits. Congratulations. Ready? Don't diamond hand. If you need to take your profits and enjoy your weekend, there's nothing wrong with that. Or we need to scale out, 50% here, 25% here, all of it, that's completely up to you. So you sold it, it hit your stop loss. Your stop loss was aggressive. Congratulations. Again, welcome to the community, by the way, okay? So Blue Wing joined us yesterday. Last night he joined us. So welcome. Nice to have you in the community. And $1,200 a day is very nice. Congratulations. Good way to end the week. Very good way to end the week. And it looks like it's stalling anyway. So yeah, that was good. See you on Monday, or see you in Discord over the weekend. Alrighty, spend some time going through all the channels and whatnot. And then OMEX is still, slowly creeping up towards that 150. Slowly creeping up. So again, it's OMEX and CEP all day, isn't it? And then a bit of a retest now too. Retest. I mean, we had a lot of issues between 34 and 35, so retesting that level is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Borussia, is it back? Okay. Are you in it? It's nice. It's nice how like social media is quiet today. No tweets, no tweets from the White House, no rubbish from Besant. Like nothing. Just a nice quiet day. Cyan, what's your Discord name? Let me see if you clicked on the link. What's your Discord name? I see you. Perfect. So I can see that you're online as well. I don't think you follow the steps though. Ready? I'm gonna send you a video to watch. So watch the video, follow the steps, okay? I'm gonna send you a video here. Okay, I sent you a video in Discord. So watch the video, follow the steps with the same email that you're a member with on YouTube, and you should be good to go. Saif, I don't know why you clicked on the link. I can see everybody that clicks the link, so you have to be a member to click the link and join us. So yeah, so watch that video and follow the steps, okay? 9, 8, 7. I know, right? Z car is looking okay there, though. Z car is looking okay for sure. Right, slow and steady for Z car. I don't like the only reason why like I held back is because of the spread. The bids are sitting at the bids are sitting at 430. The ask is 440. Like it's a bit I don't like when the you know yep. Do you see the video, Cyan? Let me know if you do. You should try doing stand up. Why? Why? Dan doesn't think I'm funny, Chris. That's also because Dan's a hater. Him and Peter. You're welcome. Welcome to the community narrative. What settings are important in a screener? So volume is important. Volume is one of the more important things. Float is very important as well, right? So float, volume, and then you have to kind of figure out your price range. Ready? So volume, float, price range. So look at some of these names that run all the time and say, okay, like I'm looking at these lists. Can I set a screener for this exact? Like, what did they have in common? And can I try and catch them? Ready? But it has made my analysis a lot more efficient. Exactly, Troy. Exactly. Right? It makes your life so much easier. So, DP, are you still in that position? You're still in that position at, yeah? What a criminal. Love it, DP. I never got your email, by the way, DP. So, let's see. Come on, give us the breakout. We wanted to hop off and go back to Discord. But we're right on the verge of like breakouts, 37, 37.20. And then my goodness, my stuff is so slow today, like loading. So that is okay. Sounds good. I sent you the video, yeah, Cyan, yeah. So if you want to watch the video, this is the link of the video. It's just a video that shows you how to connect YouTube and Discord. And once you do, you should be good to go. So that's the link of the video at the bottom of the chat there. Rosie, I sent you a link to join us in Discord. Yeah, I sent you a link to join us in Discord. Alrighty. So let me know if you still need the link. Are you connected and good to go? Like, what do you need help with, Rosie? Let me know. What do you need help with? Baruch, are you in the stock? And what do you think of it? It did really well. RTC has done really well, honestly, right? That news came out. We talked about it this morning, right? So it went from like 18 cents, right, to almost 40 cents, and it's still holding up quite well. So what do I think of it? I think it's done well. Rich, depending on your position, obviously, right? What's your position? Are you in it? So your next support is 32.50, 33 cents. And then you kind of want it to stay above that 200 EMA, because if it doesn't, it might go to the abyss. And let me know what you're reading. Entered yesterday at 15 cents, went up, but could not catch the sell and went back down. Okay. Pet. So you bought it at 15 cents. Now it's at 13 cents. Oh yeah, it's definitely failing at the 200 EMA there. Yeah, it was at 19 cents yesterday. Yeah, you couldn't sell it then? Okay. Yeah, so this is the range that it's had for the last 24 hours, kind of, right? So, Morris, I responded to your email. So the bottom of the range is 11. So you've already held this thing to 11, like 11:30. So, I'd be watching this range, right? So what it's doing is it's using that support that it had yesterday for resistance. So this level, right? It's using it for resistance. Do you see that, right? Also the 200, right? So you need that thing to break above 1340. If it does, perfect, right? And then your bottom is 11:30-ish. Let's go back to CEP here because we just made new highs of the day. Not quite all-time highs yet, guys, but that was close. That was so close. Woof. CEP. So close. So close to new highs. You can kind of tell though, right? It's only a matter of time, isn't it? Your average is 38 cents in a RTC. Ah, rich. Why? 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 Hi. See, we keep begging you guys to join us in Discord, and you FOMO into the same stocks we play with, right? Again, the news came out for this stock and was in Discord at all the way down there, right? Below 20 cents. And then we talked about this at the breakout, right? 25 cents. And then it broke out again, right? Came back for the retest, right? If you're buying something right below 40 cents, you're asking for trouble after a big run like this because it's always going to be resistant. So for now, I'm hoping that it stays above 32.50 for you and then cooks. Alrighty? Again, Rich, come join us in Discord. My is should I stay or should you get out? Come join us in Discord. You guys are playing with the exact same stocks we're playing with. You're just playing with them like hours after we already played with them. So if you're not a member yet, Rich, click at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Become a legend member. Come join us in Discord. At least you can start catching these names when the news comes out, or earlier on, instead of FOMOing at resistance. Right, like buying a stock right below 40 cents, right below 50 cents, right below $1, like that's a dangerous spot, right? Because now you're at a psychological level, right? Because you basically bought this thing on the run up here, right close to the double top, and now it looks like it's trying to consolidate. So if it can and push back up, that'd be perfect because then it can break above 40 cents that time. But Exactly, Dan, right? Join Discord for a month. If you're not making money, so if you don't like the community, cancel your membership, right? You're going to waste money on other more useless things than trying to educate yourself, right? Sign up for a month. If you don't like it, cancel, you know? But yeah, let's go, Tanjaro. Absolutely. Rosie, you're in OMEX. Is that why you want to talk to me? Yeah. So again, if you want to join us in Discord, click this link, right? The link from Nightbots. Sign up for the level that says Legend, and then you get the link to join us in Discord. Rosie, what did you get in at? What's your entry price on OMEX? Mm, Husa. Dan? Husa. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, Rosie, let me know. What did you get in at? Morris, you signed up for the wrong level, right? So, legend, guys, legend. Is the level you need to join us in Discord. Hmm. Yep, exactly, Dan. Exactly. Mm, mm, mm. Who's again, guys? Legend. When you sign up for the level that says legend, not the sold out level. Alrighty, that level does not give you access to Discord. So just go back to the same link and upgrade to legend, please, and then you get the Discord link. Alrighty. So again, only the legend level gives you access to Discord. So just go back to the same spot and upgrade, and you should be good to go. Cool. No, I hate the TSX. Actually, well, the only thing that I buy on TSX, I wish would honestly, Dan, it's so stupid. I'm gonna spam them this weekend with emails. um, yeah, but anyways, OMEX. Look at OMEX, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, right? If you bought the dipski on this, beautiful. So, like I said, we're gonna be talking about OMEX and CEP all day today. You know, just these two names all day. Forget about everything else. I'm kidding, by the way. All day. Again, Rosie, you're still in OMEX. What's your entry price? Since $1.12, Bailey? Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Mm, 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 mm. Ah. There we go. 157. 112, Bailey. What's your stop loss at? What is your stop loss at, Bailey? Let me know. So 418, 4. Okay. 11. 2, 2. Two, two, two. 305. Okay. One second, guys. I'm just looking at rubbish here. Uh, Okay. 25th. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Good. You got in a 148? Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, you did, Rich. Yeah, you just have to, yeah, exactly, Troy. So how can I change to legend? Just the same spot you were just at already. So again, this is these are the instructions. Like if you're trying to, yeah, so right there, these are the steps. But basically just go to the same spot and just change the level already. So these are the steps. Looking for the exit. Yeah. Travis, you accidentally disabled Discord. How do you get back in? By using the same link. I'll send you the link again. Okay. Send you the link again. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I agree. Okay, perfect. So, Travis, click on that link at the bottom of the chat. Same thing for you, Rosie. Click this link at the bottom of the chat and follow the steps and connect your Discord so you can join us in Discord. Alrighty. And then you can always message me there. You can also, yeah, you can message me in Discord or ask for help in Discord. Alrighty, because I know you wanted to chat. So if you need help, just click the link, follow the steps, connect. Cool. Potential exit resistance 245. Sean, okay. Looks like we're just retesting, right? We're basically just retesting that last level that we struggled at all morning long. So CEP, look to the left hand side. You see that resistance all morning, right? CEP resistance, 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 and then now when we broke above that level, it played games, but it's kind of using that level as like the support, right? So this range here, it would be nice if the 200 EMA would catch up. That would be way nicer, right? Because the 200 EMA has been holding up quite well today. The 200 EMA is the white line, by the way. You notice how yesterday we had the 50 acting as support. Today we have the white line, the 200 EMA. Yeah, right. So hopefully it stays above and then cooks. You're being stupid. No, you're fine, Travis. You're fine. Already used my email before. I can't even get into Discord. Frustrating. Just click on the link. It should take you back to Discord, Travis. You're fine, right? Just click on the link. It's gonna take you back to Discord. When 550, Dan? 550. Show us 550 today. We want to see monies. What do you think? Waiting for power hour? Yeah, sounds good, Rosie. Yeah, it still looks good to me. Looks fine to me here still, right? I like what it's doing. Again, Rosie, click the link though. Click that invite link, right? Connect to Discord and you can chat with us in Stock General, please. It has to be the same email, Travis, right? I don't know what you mean by disabling Discord though. I don't know what that means. If you disable Discord, I don't know how that works. But if you click that same link, connect with the same email, you're gonna be fine. Yeah. Any website recommendations starting out? Web like recommendations, G-Man for what? Like what type of recommendations? Because there's so many different websites, right? Websites for low floats, websites for momentum stocks, websites for IPOs, websites for split stocks. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Exactly. That's a really good point, right? So again, Dan saying, be careful, guys. It's the end of the week, right? Some people are going to be taking profits at some point, so make sure you're not diamond handing. Righty? Make sure you're not diamond handing because at some point everybody starts to sell their position and everybody's going for the weekend, right? So yeah, OLB still needs to clear $2 and then it's the highs of the day, 210 resistance, Jaden. Wait, was that another IPO? How come I'm interesting? SSII. SSII. The same pattern? Yeah. It needs to definitely needs to break out though. Definitely needs to break out. Yeah, it's still failing at $2 here, so needs to clear the $2. And it looks like yeah, CEP is holding the bottom of the range here, so that's good. Okay. Curling, 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 curling. It's an uplist. That's why listing OTC to Nasdaq. Okay, that's why we missed it. It's not an IPO. Yeah. SSII uplisting. Is that even? Oof. Yeah, it shows you 154% like gains, but it's not actually that. It just seems like it uplisted and it's around the same price. And yeah. Travis, you think you got it? Let me take a look. I see you. You just have to connect again, right? You just have to follow the steps. Remember the steps you followed the first time? Just follow those same steps. Alrighty? Just follow the same steps. Rich, are you good to go? Are you? Yeah, you just need to upgrade, right? So again, these are the instructions. Just upgrade, and then you can join us. UPXI. Can we just get a push above $40 so we can we can leave? When you hit perks, yeah, click the settings wheel on the perks, Rich. Click the settings wheel on the perks, and it should give you the different levels. Ready? If not, then just use your computer or something. Use a different device and try upgrading that way. Because sometimes it doesn't work on the phone, but it works on the computer, and vice versa. So try a different device. Ready? And then, or if you upgrade later, just your invite link is going to be in the community section, and just send me an email, Hot Trades X, and I'll send you the link to join us. Or just save the link, and when you upgrade, you can just click it and join us. Cool. Rosie, I know you have questions. I don't see you in Discord though, so. Send it, Spy. Send it, Paul. Send it, send it. We want to see 550 today. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Yeah. We do, Gail. What do you mean, DJ? In stock general, right? Did you schedule a one-on-one, DJ? Did you click on the calendar link and schedule a one-on-one? I hope you did. Right? If you haven't, just schedule a one-on-one. You did? Perfect. Okay. So we'll chat, right? Yeah, perfect. In stock general, right? If you have, yeah, ask your questions. Ask in stock general. Ask wherever you want to ask. Yeah. Yep. Let's give it 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna hop off and go back to go stream in Discord. So we're gonna be in Legend Voice, by the way. So we're gonna leave and go back to Legend Voice. So we're gonna do the same thing, but just in Legend Voice, and you're gonna hear a whole bunch of other people talking too, which is always a good thing. Alrighty. So again, don't forget to smash the like, guys. Hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot, and then we're gonna continue in Discord. Are you giving restrictions? Instructions, how to change the membership level, Morris? Yeah, right there. These are the steps, Morris. Right, so basically the same area that you went to sign up. So go to the Hot Trades homepage, go under the membership section, right? Click on See Perks, right? And then there might be a setting. There's a settings wheel on the right hand side. Just click it, and then it's gonna give you the different levels. Just click on Change Level, right? Change level, and then change to the level you want to change to. So it has to be Legend. Legend is the level you want to join us in Discord. From a computer to upgrade? Okay. Queen, it didn't work for you on your phone? Yeah. So sometimes it doesn't work on your phone. For some people, it doesn't work in the computer and it works on the phone. Like it's such a weird thing. I don't know. Eric, thank you. You too. Have a wonderful weekend already. Any last questions, guys, before we hop off in a few minutes? Yeah, that's the uplisted stock. Any questions, guys, before we hop off in a few minutes? Right, OMEX, we're gonna keep watching OMEX in Discord. It still looks good to me, right? And CEP, right? Like Dan mentioned, though, just be mindful. Wamida, you're not a member. I'm not speaking Japanese. One of these days I'm gonna cry on stream, because people don't listen. One of these days. uh, you're not a member. Why are you asking for the Discord link? Anyways, come on, Spy. Give us that 550. We're so close, Dan. So close. So close, Azul. So close. Do. Yeah. Why are you thrusting? Oh, you're thrusting for SPY or for BTC? Either or. I like the thrusting. And that's it, Dan. Yeah, they're gonna close. Make sure those calls don't print, right? And then on Monday, after the calls have expired, they're gonna gap it above 550. Yeah. Both, Josh. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. Looks like SXTC just been going sideways, which is not a bad thing, but still needs to break out. But both. Again, guys, Wamida, to answer your question before I cry, if you want to join us in Discord, you have to be a member on YouTube. So click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Okay, this link at the bottom of the chat. Alrighty, click that link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbots. That's your membership link. Once you become a legend member, again, legend, right? Once you become a member, then you get the link to join us in Discord. If you sign up over the weekend or after, if we're not on stream, your invite link is going to be under the community section on YouTube, or just send me an email, hotradesx@gmail. That's it. Yeah, a little. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, I'm trying to focus more on the levels on this one, just because it still has that potential, right? And then again, we will hop off in 2 minutes or so and go continue streaming in Discord already. What time is it? Okay. Come on. Again, this thing looks good because it's basically just holding above that last breakout zone. Hoping we'll do something about it. Teddy, hopefully, yeah. Spend some time over the weekend and watch some of the videos. Ask questions. Teddy, if you have any questions, right? The weekend is when you ask, right? The weekend, you ask questions. You watch the videos, you have a question, you ask in stock general. We're not doing anything anyways, We're gonna answer your questions already. So ask for help in stock general. Please, please, please. A nap does sound good. Time for a nap. It's raining. Oh yeah. Naps in the rain, the best, Dan. The best. Yeah, get some rest, Dan. See you when SPY is above 550. LRAT. Yeah, not a whole lot of volume. What's your question for this one, Baruch? Looks like it's sitting at resistance, right? Like a double top pre-market resistance. Yeah, what's your question? Just chilling. Onco dividends. I like it. What's your favorite dividend stock, Onco dividends? What's your favorite dividend stock? Short with a bit of a pop. Short. Everybody, shots, 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 shots. Safety shot. The volume is uh no 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 no. Let's go. Congratulations. Nathan, congratulations. I like how you clarified your name as well. $5,000 for the day. Oof. Congratulations. That's a beautiful day. This weekend enjoying perfect Onco dividends. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. So if you do sign up, make sure it's the legend level, and then make sure you again the link, the invite, the Discord invite link, save it, right? Or just come back to the community section or send me an email. And then yeah, welcome to the community. Cyan, do I see you in Discord? I mean that's a question for you, right? Do you see that? Yeah, you're good to go. Perfect. Good job. Well done. Love it. Love it. Let's go, Queen. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Cyan, you're good to go. Just so go to the getting started channel, Cyan. and watch the introduction video. Okay, unless you want me to send it to you on stream here too, so you can watch the video. So it shows you how the channels work. I'll send that to you as well if you want, but it's in Discord. Have a wonderful weekend, TM. What are the websites in your links below? What are the websites in my links below? I have no idea. I have no idea. OMEX is still looking okay. I think just needs to push above that supply zone there, Josh. Push it. You're welcome, Onka Dividends. Welcome. So again, I'll post the links one more time, guys. If you so Webull is a trading platform, right? So Apex is for trading futures, right? Gman. So just yes, yeah. So Apex is for futures trading. Webull is for stock trading, right? So these are just brokers that if you need, you can use them. Nothing too crazy. So again, I'll post the links one more time, guys. Yeah, Top Step. Yeah, exactly, Josh. Exactly. So again, links one more time. If you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Ready? And once you do become a member of the legend level, legend, because the goat is not available. Ready? Goat's not available, just the legend. Ready? So once you become a member, use this invite link. That's the Discord invite link, but you have to become a member first. So you can save that if you become a member over the weekend. There goes OMEX with a nice little pop there. Alrighty. So if you become a member today, like Rose and anybody else, click that Discord invite, but you have to be a legend member for it to work. Otherwise, you don't have access. Alrighty. Cool. Cool. And then yeah, there goes a nice little pop there, Josh. See, we say Josh, make it work, and look at what happens. You know, look at what happens. Do you guys have any plans over the weekend? Any weekend plans? So if you bought this thing closer to 130, you're definitely happy about your position, right? Super slow, but not bad though. Make sure you study. Sounds good. Sounds good. Make sure you enjoy nature too, Luna. You know, through the weekend, Josh. Okay, sounds good. Celebrating a good week. Let's go. Yeah, that was a good week for you, Troy. Well done. Congrats. Drink and smoke my pain away. The fizz, the PHOE. I know. Yeah. Yeah. No, the next time I'm gonna FOMO into an IPO is when I see that an IPO is cooked, right? Yeah. When the last IPO doesn't cook, I don't FOMO. I just don't do that. Morris, all you have to do is send me an email with your username, and I sent you an invite already, Morris. I sent you an invite in that email you sent me, right? You just have to click the link and let me know what your TradingView, your Discord username is, so I know when you come in to give you access. That's it. That's it. Special gummies on the menu. You and Dan. But Dan, that's it's the name of the company. No, 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 no. Okay. Perfect. Yard work, Raven. Yeah, you have a lot of work to do. Around. Yeah. Fun. Yep. We need to take a trip to Raven's place and help him. You know, him and Josh. We're gonna cause more chaos than good. You know. Yeah, Morris. So respond to my email with your Discord username, and once you click on the link, I'll give you access. Alrighty. That's it. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Smash a like. Smash a like. 38. Oh yeah, OMEX, yeah. Do I see you in Discord, Rosie? I have no idea what your Discord name is. I see Travis. What's your Discord name, Rosie? What is your Discord name? Is your name Penny Lane? Oh, True Boss Daddy? You guys have some weird names, you know? Uh, Baba, Myron, what's your position in Baba? What's your position? That's a good China name. Good China name. What's your position in this? Yeah, that was a nice dip for Baba to the 200 on the daily. 102, 100. Nice entry. Right now you have resistance at 120 here. What's your entry though? And I really want to have that at 1-on-1. Sock monkey sounds good. Sounds good. I'll let you guys know when spots are available next for 1-on-1. Alrighty. So if you're trying to sign up for the GOAT membership, don't sign up already. That's no longer available until next time. So all the goats we need are, yeah. Like I said, there were only 10 spots left, right? Those are all gone now. South Bay. Which platform broker to execute will be great for TradingView, or are you using? No, so um, so for TradingView, Weibo works. Righty, Weibo works nicely. Interactive brokers, Weibo works better, I think. But I only use TradingView to do technical analysis. No, Legend is to get access to Discord. The GOAT level is for one-on-ones. Legend is access to Discord and all the other stuff. Entry at 100 got my profit at one. Oof, beautiful. Baba? Yeah. So what's your question then, Myron? Yeah, that was a really good play. Really good play on this one. So you sold already at 135. That was really nice. 100 to 135 is perfect. Yeah. Rosie, your username is, yeah. I see you in Discord. Yeah, you are in Discord. You just haven't followed the steps you're supposed to follow, though. Is the only thing. You just haven't followed the steps you're supposed to follow. Rosie, I'm gonna send you a link. Watch that video and follow the steps in that video already. I sent you a link. I sent you a video. Momo12. I sent you a video. Yeah, exactly. So you can become a lifetime member if you want, and then you always get one-on-ones. Yeah. And if you need if you want to get the lifetime membership, just send me a DM in Discord. Alrighty, but yeah. So please don't sign up for the GOAT level. Otherwise, you're gonna get a one-on-one in 2 months. Alrighty. Yeah. So Rose, I sent you a video to watch. So watch the video, follow the steps, and you're good to go. Follow the instructions. Gail, you're never too old. So when it says yeah, when it says lifetime is the equivalent of like your membership, for 2 years or something like that. I think is the number we used. So there's, yeah, it's not like you've paid like membership for 10 years or something like that, right? No, it's not. Let's go, Mr. Akbar. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Troy, honestly, none of them really do. Even Webull isn't amazing on TradingView, right? So you're better off using TradingView for technical analysis and then trading on your broker itself. Because the execution isn't always the best. Sometimes they glitch, sometimes they play silly games. So yeah, you can be too short. Unbelievable. Come on, OMEX, you can cook. You can cook. So Mr. Akbar, welcome to Discord. Welcome. This is your invite at the bottom of the chat. Click the invite, follow the steps, please. Ready? So again, yeah, click that invite and follow the steps. Cool. Damn, SPY is so close to that 550, Dan. So close. So close to 550. So dang close. UPXI. 1925 UPXI. UPXI. Good job. Well done. Yeah, UPXI has been a nice name. I think that 22 is very strong resistance, but yeah, other than that, yeah. Yeah, TMDE, TMDE. So UPXI looks good, TMDE. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that looks good. Highs of the day too. Oof. Look at that thing pop. Yeah, pop, pop, pop. Yeah, there it goes. New highs of the day. Let me see what the daily looks like really quickly here. Oh yeah, that thing's coming from like the abyss here. Yeah. Coming from the abyss. See if the volume can come in a little bit more and then some higher lows. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna leave it here for the day though, and continue in Discord. So if you are a Legend member or you're a member in Discord, just go to the Legend Voice channel. We're just gonna do the same thing, but in a different place. So see you guys in the Legend Voice. If you're not a member, have a wonderful weekend. Dan's gonna go take a nap, so Dan, have a wonderful weekend. Josh is gonna gonna go get some work done. Josh, have a wonderful weekend. If you just become a member, make sure you follow the steps, connect, and we will see you in the Legend Voice. Take care, Azul. Have a wonderful weekend. Azul, I responded to your message in my head, by the way, so I need to actually go respond. You know, I need to like actually respond by typing the words. Alrighty. Ye's in the Legend Voice. So see you there. Much love, Josh. Be blessed. Have a wonderful weekend as well. It was long, so whenever I read long messages, honestly, I respond them to them as I go along, and then I get distracted, and then I do that a lot. If you send me a long message, I often read it in my head and then respond in my head, and then carry on looking at charts. Let's go, Baruch. Archer, take care. See you in Discord. Jay, have a wonderful weekend. See you in Discord. MJ, have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Do, 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 do. Damn, that Azul stock is still sitting there, $1. Sheesh. Alrighty, y'all. Again, much love. Be safe. And catch you later. Bye, guys. Bye, all. Bye-bye.